part 6 of the double final table, you guys. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're pretty deep in this tournament. Are we going to get it done? I don't know. That's for you to find out. Let's get into the tournaments. It's getting serious. Let's take a look. 6 of 7, guaranteed 365. Take a look at the table, the remaining players. Bunch of good guys left in there. And we pick up 4s under the gun for 14 big blinds. I think it's too much to shove, especially with the stacks all being equal here. So it's just going to be a fold for me. Again, because of pay structure. 7,000 people here. Holy crap, let's set the record. And down here in the big 109, we are first of 8. First place is 12,300. We have a pretty decent chip lead right now. And the hype is real. We see an open from Hind 30. I'm going to defend with the King Deuce. Because King Deuce is a good hand. It's got a king in it. Start with the check. And we will be peeling a bet. But it goes check, check. Do we want to bet the 6th turn? I think checking is cool. I bet at 24,000 on the turn. I think it's pretty likely they have an ace 6, 6, or a 7 now. They'd probably check their king and queen highs. So I'm fine folding. They'd probably see bet their bluffs on the flop as well. So it didn't cost us much to try and win there. So again, I did put out a tweet on Twitter. I believe I put out a post on Facebook as well. If you guys want to help support the stream. Should I limp or raise here? I think raising is probably better, given the chip stacks at the table. So I'm just going to raise. I don't think we have to shove. I think just raising will work. We pick it up. Let's go to the 8-6. It's going to be the same sort of situation here. And it folds to us. We're just going to raise. I don't think we have to shove, although we could shove. I don't think we have to. And we take it down. Let's go up to the 8, 1 rebuy, 1 add-on. We get a min raise in the small. We call with the king jack. See a 4-4-9 flop. I'm just going to fold in the flop. I think it's okay. Again, playing pretty small pots here. And back down here to the 109. We see an open from the 16 big blind stack. We fold. Chat died. Chat was pretty chill over the break, yeah. We're in sub mode. We don't usually have 7,000 people here, which is, yeah. Well, that's kind of chill in sub mode. But I appreciate everyone watching. If you guys like the stream, hit the follow button. That's free. Lets you know when I'm going to go live. I'd love to see you guys come back when we play other days. And we just have it in sub mode because we're on a 4-minute delay, so people can watch on the client and then come in the chat and try and ruin it for everyone. So that doesn't happen as often when we have, you know, subscriber-only chat, right? Pocket jacks here. We are all in, Dottie. We could see a raise fold, by the way. But either way, we're all in. Guaranteed 365, 2,100 for first. Let's sweat it. Schlood. Call us with 10s. They would have already called 10s. Call us with 2s, man. Ace 8. Okay, do we hold? No, that's an ace on the flop. Yeah, get there. Oh. We're out in 7th place, you guys, for $364. That's okay. I feel like I played pretty well. GG, ripping pepperonis. On to the next one. GG, guys. Good luck, good luck. I think I'm going to fold this ace-10 here because I think this is really tight given the pay structure. So I'm going to fold to the reshove, but we can adjust going forward if we need to. So we are out of the 8, but we gave it a shot. We got 7th place. We got it in pretty good. Tried to ninja our way up there. Let's fold the 10-3. Suited. Again, here are the payouts that we're fighting for. And here's our chip stack. We are going for the 3-peat. Ace, king, queens. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so no bust outs, but a 3-way all in. We just wanted the diamonds to come so that we could get the double knockout. I mean, we want all the chips at this point. It doesn't really matter. And K-Gore folds, Swat folds, Hein. Going to open quite a lot of hands here. We're going to defend with the king-queen. I don't think we have to 3-bet in this scenario. I think it's fine. It plays pretty well as a flat. We see an ace-4-5 flop. Start with a check. And a call. Let's go, Jamie. Let's do a D. Williams. Queen of the turn. Do we want to bet now for value? I guess so. It's sort of close. Like, sometimes we value own ourselves against ace-x. We see snap call, and let's bet the river again for 41,000. Seems reasonable. All the draws miss, so I expect to get called by an ace, like, really quickly. And it looks like that's what Hein had here. Yes, they did have an ace, ace-9 against our king-queen, so we got there. Pretty lucky. Up to 920,000. See shoving the button, we're going to fold. Stacks are starting to flatten out a little bit, which is fine for us being the chip leader. You know, we just want to get all the chips by the end. So we're going to keep it going. And it falls around to us with Jack 5. Let's go for a click. Try and raise it up here. Fold in the small onto blue sky. Who defends? We see King, Queen, 3 flop. I think this is not a bad spot to check back. They're probably not going to bet the turn with air. Most of the time, they're just going to check fold, because when we check back, we have a lot of pairs, right? We're giving off the image that we have a king or a queen. Checks to us on the turn. We're going to bet now, and it doesn't have to be that big. 17,000. 17,000 is fine. And we see a fold. We pick it up, 943. On to the next one. On to the next one. We're going to raise here again. Given our chip stack, this opponent can shove fairly well against us, but these two, you know, have to be a little bit more cautious. Going to call in the small, and we're likely going to go 3 ways most of the time. We do. Ace, Queen, Jack flop hits our opponents pretty hard. It doesn't hit this opponent. It sort of hits this opponent, so I'm tempted to throw out one of these bigger bets, basically, that may work against like a Jack or a Queen if we bet like 34K here. Looking like we're setting up for future streets. So I'm going to try and bluff. I mean, we have 7 high. It's when called, we're pretty dead. But net and ho shouldn't have too much here. Blue sky can have some stuff, but I'm trying to get them to fold 1 pair by choosing a big size. And it goes fold, fold. So just risk 1 bullet, and it worked out. 3-10 offsuit here. We will fold. Shoving a call. All right. Ace-9 against king-queen. Ace-9 is going to win. Going to get the double. Blind's going up to 4,500, 9K for another 10 minutes. And we have ace-king, which is very strong. We're going to raise. Raise, get it in against all of these opponents. We're guaranteed $1,500 right now, but we're playing for more than 10,000 left out there. Get a flat on the button. Come on, someone squeeze. Squeeze. Swat. All right, we get a fold, and we see an 8-9 deuce flop. I'm going to bet a very exploitative size here, 22-17. Don't fold the C-bets very much, but that's not very relevant in this situation, you know? This is very different with the stacks the way they are. So we're going to bet quite small with our ace-king. We're buying a turn. We're getting pure air to fold that could potentially bluff us if we check. But we get a peel, and we see a 5 in the turn. I'm just going to check and probably give up if they bet. Although I do expect a decent amount of checkbacks here on this turn. Like all their 8s. Maybe they bet an 8. I don't know. I don't know. Net and ho. Just give up, dude. All right. We fold. And queen 7. Yeah, I guess we can fold some hands in position. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you like the stream, hit the follow button down below. I'd love to see you guys come back. Lets you know when I'm streaming next. I do stream poker 5 days a week here on Twitch, Thursday through Monday. So we have a lot of days left to go. We're going to fold the 9-6 under the gun. Whoops, wrong spot. There we go. Nice run out. It was okay. Sick individual, yeah. Didn't like the turn bet. When they check twice, like, it's kind of hard to put up on an ace, to be honest. But I see what you mean. Scene open under the gun. With 15 big blinds, we have king 8 suited here. It's a hand that you can make some things. And if we had to guess, they'd have a pretty strong hand, but we'd only have to call 10,000 to win 42. I mean, we don't have to win very often. So we'll call. Be careful and just, flop 2 pair. Like we've been doing it all day. It's not a big deal. It goes check, check. Let's bet the turn. This easily puts enough in by the river if they have a hand like king, queen, king, jack. That they check back, or queens or jacks or something, although they'd probably fold the river if they call the turn here. They call, and we see 9, okay. We are going to shove. We do lose to a couple more hands now, but we are still going to shove for value. And they fold. Pick it up. They probably had queens or jacks. Almost at a milli. 995,000. Almost there. And we see shove for 13 bigs. We're going to fold. This is your 3P, Jamie. I can feel it. I'm going to try so hard, man. This could be the 3rd big 109 win on the stream. This is our tournament. We've definitely got some good vibes in this one. So you shove, we fold. And 3-7 off. I think it's fine to fold. Cut off. So again, we have like triple second place right now. It's quite good. Ace-Jack against Ace-4. Ace-Jack is going to take this down. We are down to 7 players, you guys. That means we have laddered up to $2,000. $2,000 earned, guaranteed right now at this point. But again, as you know, we have 10,000 left to play for. It's quite a lot. We open the Ace-Jack. We get shoved on for 73K. This is going to be a pretty easy call for us. 53K to win 114. Don't get those odds every day. That is a queen on the flop. We need an ace on the river. Barry, where are you? Yeah, that's okay. Sitting on 9-12, we're still in a very comfortable spot. Let's fold the 9-3. Let's fold the 9-3. So it's 2,000, then 2,800, then 3,700, 5K, 6,800, 9,100, 12.3 for the win. Ace-10 under the gun. Let's give it a click. Let's give it a click. I think it's safe to mark this player regular as well, by the way. And this one. Seeing 8-7-4 against Hein. I think it's fine to bet here. I kind of want to choose the same size as before, to be honest. Slightly bigger in that we're putting pressure on their stack. So we're going to bet 32K here. We're going to buy ourselves a river most of the time. 5 is a bad card for our hand and a good card for their hand. So I am just going to shut down on the turn. We would continue sometimes, but not there. And how about they just have 9-10? That would be excellent. Well, they might bluff with 9-10. I'm going to fold, obviously. Back down to 850. What's happening? Our chip stack is evaporating. Just kidding. We're fine. Thank you guys for the love on social media, getting the word out about the run. Hopefully I'm going to pay you off with a victory here. I feel like I'm going to. I'm going to try. And we see an open and a call here. I think I'm fine overcalling with the 4-6. 5.5 to 1. I mean, come on. Check. Looks like I got loads of work in the morning. Great job, Jamie. You can do it. You have the eye of the tiger. Thank you, Hippie80. I appreciate it, man. Hippie80 is the man that does all the video highlights for YouTube every day, you guys. If you are ever looking for condensed versions of the stream or like deep runs from days past, !YouTube in the chat. You can check it out. Hippie80 is the man that puts it together. So thanks for being here, man. Bet and a call. We're just going to fold now with our pretty crappy 6-high. Jimmy needs to do hide desktop icons. I got Scrap Mechanic there, TeamSpeak, Move or Die, Javaro, Steam, Twitch alerts, all that stuff. Marisol Poker. Welcome to Staples Stable. Hearts out in chat for the brand new sub, you guys. Marisol Poker, thank you for the support of the channel. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. And we see shove, we fold. We were just shy of $1 million. Just shy. 5-6 offsuit. Netanyahu raises an early position. You know, yuck. Yuck spots. Jacks. Hey. Let's go, Jacks. Let's go, Dottie. Do we want to 3-bet against Hein? I think so. We're going to be 3-betting so many hands, you know? It's like not exactly a hand I want to get in pre-flop for 50 big blinds, I don't think. That would be a mistake, but I do think that I want to inflate the pot in position against Hein. Nice snap call. We flop a set. It's so nice. What do? We're going to bet. And I think this 41K is a perfect size. They call. King on the turn. Perfect. Let's keep betting. Just have ace-king. That's great. So this will put more than enough in on the river for us to shove with our set. We don't want to see a queen or a 10, obviously, right? And they call. And should we shove the river or bet smaller? I mean, I don't know if they're going to auto-call like ace. Yeah, I mean, they're auto-calling ace-king and ace-jack. Yeah, we're going to shove. We're going to shove. I mean, ace-queen's probably going to fold to the shove, but they're going to call their 2 pairs and stuff, which is fine. So we're up above $1 million, you guys. 1.010 milli. What do we do with the jack 4? Do we want to click it open? I think so. And the reason is basically chip stacks now are pretty flat again. We have triple second place, so we want to continue to put pressure on as, I mean, the difference between 7th place and 9th place is like $7,000 that they're fighting for, and they're all basically tied. So they have to play really tight mathematically, you know? It doesn't matter if they know what my strategy is. They just, like, have to do it. We get a 3-bet, though, from Netanyahu. I mean, all right. All right. Okay. Just tuned in. You're krilling it, Jamie. Thank you, Case Dog 21. Thanks for hanging out. 6-5 suited. It's going to be a play. Thank you, Case Dog. 8,000 people here. Our record amount of viewers, you guys, is 13,500. That was in the Sunday warm-up. I don't know if we can gain another 5,500 in the meantime. That would be sick if we could. I don't know if we can. I'm not sure. But either way, like, it's pretty fun to have 8,000 people here rooting you on, you know? This is what I love to do, play poker. So it's a great feeling. Thank you, guys. See a 10-9-3 flop, which is hits like a lot of things. You know, a lot of things can check shove here. I'm pretty comfortable checking back. I don't think they're going to do too many like pure air bluffs. So I think I can check back. And even this 8 of clubs on the turn brings in a lot of things. I think they're going to be check calling a lot of hands and check shoving a lot of hands and betting a lot of hands. So I'm going to check again, and then maybe we can bet on the river. But they do bet 20,000 here, and I'm pretty comfortable just folding. Sub hype. It's a resub from Jonas Paulsgaard, the fellow streamer. What's up, man? Welcome back to Staple Hearts out in chat for the resub. Thanks for the love, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to open it up. Any ideas about the WCP this summer? I will be going for the main event. The main event is the plan, as well as Kevin, I assume. We'll see. Folds around. Hein calls. All right. Queen 8-6. I'm going to start with a bet, I believe. Yep. Start with a bet. We have a backdoor flush shot. We have an overcard. We have ace high, but we lose a lot if we don't bet there. And we see king on the turn. I mean, I think we barrel. The question is, are we going to shove the river against Hein? And they snap call again. I think we have to shove the river here. I mean, we're putting them at a decision for their tournament life. They're in front of the stream. They're probably going to give us a decent amount of credit here. I don't expect 2 pair to fold, but I expect 1 pairs to fold that aren't a king, essentially. And we do take it down with the triple barrel. I'm sorry it had to be against the front of the stream, Hein, but, you know, man. I mean, I got to put in the triple barrel there. You got to leverage the pressure, the chip stack. Best of luck, Jamie. Know you're going to take it down. Thank you, Jonas. This is for the 3-peat. We won this twice last year. It would be 3 in a calendar year if we took it down today. Or no, it was like pretty much exactly a year ago today, something like that. Let's hope it's exactly a year ago today. That'd be sick. SWAT opens. We have the 6 deuce here. I'm going to defend again. I know it looks weird, but like we're getting too good of a price, and we can put too much pressure on basically with the other chip stacks. So like I'm just not folding to opens given this current, stack dynamics here. Ace Queen 3 is not an example of a flop where we can put any pressure on though. They just like have too much of it. Goes check check. So we should probably try and bluff with our 6 high now, because that's not going to win at showdown. But if they call, I expect they have a queen or an ace or like kings or jacks or tens or something, and they're just never folding. So I will give up if they call here. And they do call, so I'm going to give up. It's going to be really sad if they have like 7s or something, you know? I'm going to be sad. But I don't think they do. I think they'd fold. Check, check. Queen. Yeah. Come on. It's a queen. Obvious. Obvious. And 10 deuce suited. Hein is thinking it over. This is quite interesting, this tank. I don't know what it means. Like, I really discount very strong hands when we see a tank like that. Once it folds to us, I think we can just raise to a normal size again. Basically, they're going to play relatively tight because of the other stacks, so we don't have to risk our whole chip stack to try and get a steal through. And it works out. Six, 9 offsuit. Just stay focused. You're playing great, so keep up the good work. We can hear your confidence in your voice. Do what you do best. Pre-racing, thank you, my friend. I feel like I'm going to win this tournament a lot. I feel pretty good right now. Hein opens it up here. I think 3-betting would be a mistake. They're just going to pile city, so I'll fold. It's cool. It's cool. 8,300. That's a lot of people. Thank you guys so much for the support. And 9 deuce. Can we open the 9 deuce as well? I mean, we probably just shouldn't fold in the cutoff here. We're opening the 9 deuce. Net and Ho is the one that's most likely to play back at us, though, and that's pretty clear. But they fold. And 10-4. All right. Okay, I'll fold. M. Weiber, go get it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to try. Starts just crash on me. I'm sorry to hear, D. Williams. Booter back up, man. Hi, everyone. What's up? Gentleman Joey, how you doing, man? Captain Co-op, what's up? How are you guys? Pretty excited. 6-8. I think it's fine to fold. I think it's okay. Oh my goodness, we're down a player. We're down to 6, you guys. Guaranteed $2,800 now. $2,797. Let's just round, okay? So $2,800 guaranteed for 6th place. Now there's officially less than 10,000 left on the table. But again, 5th place, $3,700. 4th place, $5K. We got a donut. We're going to defend against this open fairly easily. Playing for 4. Good luck playing well with the $2 donation. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Hearts out in chat for the dono. We're going to bet here with our 6 when it checks to us from Hein. I think that's fine. And a fold. All right. That easy. I really didn't expect to fold that often. I guess sometimes they have to just raise and then check fold. And spot raises here. I wish I knew more about spot's opening range. The thing is, like, when I shove in the spot, they have to call really tightly. And they're opening, like, most people are opening too many hands in the spot to raise call. But I don't know if they're going to call correctly first with ICM. And I don't know well enough what their opening range looks like given the stacks. So I'm just going to fold. Although, against some people, you can definitely shove there. Queen 4 suited. Fold to us. We're going to raise on the button. Holds the blue sky. Spoland with the 4-month resub. Welcome back to Staples Stable. Hearts out in chat for Spoland, you guys. Thanks for the love, man. What do we want to do? I mean, like, we're not folding is the first thing. So do we want to bet, call? Like, what sort of sizing should we choose here? Should we choose a size where we can, like, shove the turn? Yeah, let's choose a bigger size where we set up for the turn. We're obviously calling a shove if it comes in, right? With our overcard, our flush draw. But they fold, we pick it up. We're 1.1 milli. Ace 4 in the cutoff. It's a pretty strong hand. Let's raise this. Action on net and ho. Who folds? King 8. I think the same situation. And we see a shove for 150K. It's fine to fold. It's okay to fold. It's fine to give up those 2 beebs sometimes. Queen 8 suited. I'm cool to open again. First big 109 win was the night from the 10th to the 11th. So sick. No way. That's unreal. It's a year ago. Hind defends. We see a 4-4-9 flop. It's not a flop that hits very much, so we're just going to see bet here. And expect them to check shove flush draws and pair of 9s, and, like, you know, they would have got in 10s, jacks, queens, kings, aces, pre, but maybe they check shove 8s or 7s or 6s or something. Folds around to the button, swat. And we see shove, we fold. Come on, Hein, second place is yours. Hein, take my energy for second. That's cool with me. And we're going to fold the 5 deuce to the raise. Line's going up, 6K, 12K. We have king, queen. It's pretty strong. If Hind shoves, it's a pretty interesting spot for us. But I think we go with it. Doesn't really influence our chances of winning the tournament, and I think our king, queen has enough equity against this shove for sure. So we will reshove. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Against ace 9, we have 41%. We have more than that. Do we hold? Come on, Dottie, holds. No, that's a straight. We're back below $1 million. We got to sit up. It's getting serious now. Gonna fold the 6-3. Gonna fold it. Chat died because we're all open-mouthed at the screen. Cheers, man. We will take it on sub mode after the tournament, you guys. If you want to ask some questions or whatever, I'll be hanging around after the tournament to chat a little bit. If you're a non-sub and you're sort of just like, this guy's okay. I want to ask a question, but I don't want to sub. That's fine. I'll be here, okay? We see a shove for 120K, and we're in a close spot. We need like 36% to break even here, and I think we have at least 36%. I mean, they're the shortest stack, and we're opening like every hand, so I don't think we can fold. I think they have some suited broadways in this range. I call. Against the king jack, we're slightly ahead. That's a great flop. That's a pretty good turn. And that's a good river. We pick up the $267,000, you guys. We ladder up to 5th place. We're guaranteed $3,700 right now, which is fantastic. We're going to flip the 3-9, and we're back to 1.1 million. So life is good. GG to our opponent here as well. By the way, I haven't been checking the chat, but GG to everyone that's playing. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. What's the name of the Dono track? Damn Daniel Remix. Bombs Away Remix. The J&H, thank you, man. Thank you for the dono. That's copyright, so I may have to turn that off. I think I have to turn off the sub thing, because basically we want it for YouTube. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. We're gonna call the mid raise, obviously, with Queen 6. I mean, come on, of course. Yeah, we're gonna turn that off. But I will check Twitch alerts, you guys. If there's any donations that come through, I will read them after the tournament with the messages, and I appreciate everyone, okay? Just don't want it to sort of distract from the table. King 10-8. It checks to us. Let's check back. I think they're check calling a lot on this King 10-8 board. When they raise in the small blind, they hit this hard. So I'm not going to fall into the trap. Check, check. We see a 5 in the turn. We can get ace high to fold. How many ace highs are there? I mean, it's probably going to bet. I don't think it's going to check call or just check fold. So I'm shutting down. Oh, it didn't work. J Wax, thanks for the $2, man. Oh, well, it's a slightly salty $2, dude. I hope you don't blow this. All right, man. I'm gonna try not to. Okay. Thank you for the $2 donation. You have a good day, man. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching part 6. It means a lot to me if you stuck through the series so far. We're gonna be back for part 7 tomorrow, so you're not gonna want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.